For today's video, I want to share with you 3 meal ideas that are a bit more budget friendly, I would say, and I will show you some swaps that you could do if you want to save some money or you just are on a budget. But they are still healthy, balanced, nutritious, all the good stuff, you know? So we're starting off with a bowl. You can put whatever you want in this bowl. For me, it's gonna be a potato bowl, and it's inspired by like a bowl that had sweet potato and steak, and salad, maybe another veggie. I also saw asparagus, so I'm also gonna do asparagus. So we are just going to swap the sweet potatoes for normal potatoes, because why not? Normal potatoes, they are good as well and nutritious, right? Sweet potatoes in Switzerland are, I would say, way more expensive, and I do like to get them sometimes because I just love them, but normal potatoes are fine. And then steak is obviously a bit more expensive, so I just got some beef mince, and then I will do a tomato feta salad because it's gotten really warm here the past days. Kind of feels like summer, so that means tomato salad for me. For the potatoes, you're just going to want to remove all of these growing things here, and then just cut the potatoes in whatever shape you want. The smaller the faster they will cook, of course. I'm gonna bake the potatoes in the oven, and I think I will just do some like kind of thick fries. Just add some olive oil. For seasoning, salt and pepper, paprika, garlic and onion powder. For me, 200, it doesn't burn, but cooks quicker. So let's see after 20 or 25 minutes. Next up is the asparagus. Now, I'm not an expert at cooking asparagus, so I'm just gonna roast it in the oven. So I'm going to cut the asparagus in half, then put the bottom parts into the oven first, just a couple of minutes, because the tops get soft really quick. We just have a little bit more chopping to do for the tomato salad. I'm just gonna cut my tomatoes into, I think cubes would be nice, to have like even sized bites of tomato and feta. Check how salty your feta or your cheese is, just to see if you need to add any more salt. Very simple salad, just salt and pepper, olive oil and balsamico. Meat tastes pretty good, but I want a little bit of a kick, so I'm gonna add some sriracha.
Nice.
Oh, asparagus is perfect. So this next dinner idea is a chicken fajita, and honestly, you cannot even call this a recipe. It's not even too much cooking. All you have to cook is your protein, and I am going to do chicken breast, which I forgot to defrost, so it's in the microwave right now. And I found these high protein wraps at Lidl, which is just great. If you can get a high protein wrap, why not, right? And the rest is just a bunch of raw veggies. And then you cannot forget about the salsa, and then just like some kind of yogurt sauce if you want to make it a bit healthier and up the protein again, or just sour cream is fine as well. I have actually decided to start chopping the vegetables first, then I don't have to be too careful with the cutting board. And if you want to make this like family style dinner kind of, and of course just chop the veggies like individually set it all up on the table and everyone can just assemble their own wraps. We don't have chairs anymore. We have to eat in the living room on our coffee table. So I'm just gonna throw all of the veggies, the salad, the bell pepper, everything into one big bowl. Also simplifies the cleanup, you know? So I am doing chicken breast, so I'm just going to cut it in some bite-sized pieces. But you could also do mince. I really like beef mince as well for fajitas. For flavor, just use some fajita seasoning or taco seasoning of your choice. I really like this one. And we'll also put some flour so the chicken doesn't dry out when we fry it. Pan is hot, chicken goes in. Now it smells good. While the meat is cooking, let's prepare a sauce. Well, along with salsa, you're also gonna want some sour cream or just like a yogurt ranch or something. So I have some quark to use up, which is a very thick yogurt, like a very low fat. So I'll use some of that and some just like Greek yogurt. I found this in my cupboard, so I'm gonna have to use this up soon. But honestly, my favorite is just salt, pepper, paprika, maybe garlic powder. That's the best for a yogurt sauce or like a sour cream in my opinion. Alright, only thing that's left to do is to heat up the tortilla. If you want to fill up your wrap to the max, this is how you should do it, and this is how you should roll. Don't do it like this. If you want to fill it to the top, like open top, roll the bottom first, then the sides. Hold well together, like this. I don't even know why I'm putting on the apron because I already destroyed my white shirt with the curry at lunch. For our third and last option for this video, I want to just show you how I make the, I would say, most popular but also the easiest kind of summer roll. And I'm just gonna use a bunch of raw veggies. For the protein, shrimp, and then you could do like glass noodles or vermicelli noodles as the carb, but I have some leftover quinoa in the fridge, so I'm just gonna use some of the dipping sauce and make a little quinoa salad on the side. You're gonna want to start off by defrosting the shrimp, so just put it in a bowl with some warm water and then we'll just fry it in a pan. Time to cut the veggies. Now I'm just going to use some cucumber, bell pepper, and spring onion and lettuce. And you're gonna want to cut everything in like long strip, however long your summer roll is going to be. Let's cut some spring onions too, but only the green part. I'm going to mince some garlic just for the shrimp so it has some flavor. Okay, got my pan heated. Now I'm just going to add the shrimp. For the dipping sauce, we are of course gonna need lots of peanut butter. I have this one to use up. Hopefully it's enough, otherwise I gotta open a new jar. Lots of lime, some soy sauce and vinegar, and a little bit of garlic. And to thin it out, some warm water. I think I'm gonna have to use this to mix it up. I put some warm water, so Hopefully peanut butter will melt. Nice, pretty smooth. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's do some more soy sauce. I forgot the sweetness.
Wow!
Let's put a little bit of maple syrup. Wet your paper. It's basically a salad wrap. Three shrimp per roll. I'm gonna wrap the salad first, then place the shrimp. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit better.
Very cool.